This is the wrong way to collect TCG cards. I'm trying to open a complete master set of Dusk Till Dawn, and oh, we're starting our first pack with a legendary right away. That's right, I am only opening packs. There are no trades, there are no other shenanigans, just cracking packs, trying to get a complete master set. If you're new, what is a master set? Morlock Hill. A master set is one of every single variant, of every single card from within the set that you can open from packs. So that means we're trying to get the cold foil versions, we're trying to get the rainbow foil versions, we're trying to get the extended art versions. We're trying to find them all. So far I have opened 81 boxes of Dusk Till Dawn. 81 boxes, that is 20 cases plus one bonus box. And spectacularly, compared to our last couple sets, like the way I only have need for 20 more Warmongers Diplomacies. No, I only have 4 cards left. There are only 4 cards left to complete the set. I need the extended art Widespread Annihilation. It's a rainbow foil card, and it looks pretty cool. It looks pretty cool. Just gotta find it. I also need the cold foil Grimoire, that little thing the Rune Blades use to defend against the darkness. I guess defend against the light. Usually defend against the darkness, come on. And then of course, I need the rainbow foil Fabled Light of Soul. Somehow we got the cold foil one this time. This is the one we need that extended art of. Somehow we got the cold foil already, 2 of them. And then finally, of course, the chase of the set. The most difficult piece to find, it's proving it so far, is the Levia Marvel. I need to find a Levia Marvel. And so once I get those 4 cards, the master set is done. Here's our cold foil. It's a Cloak of Darkness. I feel like I get a Cloak of Darkness in every video. 2, 3, 4 times. That's everywhere. Get out of here. Give us a Levia, right? Oh man, we are so close. And of course, some of you are saying, well, what about the sketch cards? Again, the sketch cards, they say ART on them. They do not say DTD in their set code, so they do not count for this master set, fortunately. And so back to the initial point, is this really the wrong way to collect? Is this the wrong way to find dinners? Yes, it's absolutely the wrong way to find dinners. And the reason for that and the other question is because if money matters to you, then yes, this is the wrong way. This is not the way to most financially smart choices. How's that for a phrase? This is not the right way to do it, right? Because as you can tell from this box, not every box you get is going to be something that helps you, ooh, Starstruck, that's kind of cool, that helps you make up even part of the money that you put into opening it. This box right here, we checked the last pack here, but this box is massively negative even though you have a legendary. Legendaries, they don't necessarily help you a whole lot anymore. Isn't it kind of fun to watch someone do something the wrong way? Isn't it a little bit more entertaining to see, hey, can we actually open this set? As opposed to, can I go on TCG Player and click all the buttons to get the set? I'm just saying, this way it's probably a little bit more fun. It's definitely a little bit more fun to do than that would be. And really, the right way to do this would not be to go on TCG Player right now and buy the set either. The right way would not be to go onto Facebook and buy the set either. Ooh, Banneret of Courage. Again, if money is your goal, the right way wouldn't even be to go to your LGS and purchase the complete set from them now, if they had it. No, if money is your only thing, how do I get this set the cheapest? How do I get the very best deal that I can on finding it? Well, the right way then is to wait until nobody cares about the product and then you buy it, right? You have to wait until nobody cares. People will sell it to you for whatever because they don't really care if they keep it anymore and nobody else does. and then you get it at a really good price, right? And that means you got to wait a little bit. That's going to take some time. You're not going to get that this week. You're not going to get that next week. You're not going to get it in a month. You got to wait a little bit, right? But if you do that, if you wait for that because money is your number one goal for it, a little Hydra there, then you're going to lose out on something else, right? You're going to lose out on part of the fun. Because the most fun time, Decimator, Great Axe. The most fun time to open a cold foil Decimator Great Axe, or to have one, is right now. Or, you know, until it becomes a, you know, popular deck and people start actually winning some stuff with it. Then maybe it might be a little bit more fun. But the most fun time to be enjoying a set, any set in any game, is usually right away, right? As long as there are other people who play it, there's other people who enjoy the game, that's the most exciting and fun time to experience it because everybody else is. And so you can have fun conversations with other people and post your pulls or what you're getting and what you've bought and sold, and everybody knows what's going on and is excited. But as soon as you say, oh yeah, I opened a box of this set from 5 years ago, and half the people never saw the set and they're like, oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, lucky you. But it's not the same. Like, the excitement is not the same as doing it in the moment now when everybody's excited about it. It's fun for everyone. People aren't going to be excited you got that card later. They may not be now for that particular one, but there's a lot of cards in here right now that I can tell you, they're exciting now. They are exciting now, but if you wait a little bit, they're not going to be super exciting to a lot of people. Or they're going to be the kind of exciting where they're like, again, it's like, it's kind of exciting. It's like, it's cool because they know it's a good card, but, you know, it's been a good card for a long time. And at some point, you just can't keep thinking about it. This is the way most sets go for TCGs, right? They're fun, they're exciting at the beginning, and you may have a special like for it for a while, but eventually it just becomes something that's in the past that not everybody's super excited about. That rebirth is cool though. I do like seeing that. For example, all you got to do is take a look at Magic and think back to the last 20 sets. The last 20 sets of them, how many of them have tons of excitement to them right now? Almost none, right? Very, very few. And I use Magic as an example there because, yes, obviously Flesh and Blood is different. They have not poisoned the well in some of the ways that Magic has. But we are on our 10th set here for Flesh and Blood. And the 10th set is not going to, I mean, it will for some people, but it's not going to, in a very broad sense, maintain the same excitement that set 1 and set 2 and set 3 did, right? The farther you get into the sets, the harder it is for a set to be exciting for a long, long time. Because what feels iconic in the moment now is not always necessarily going to feel iconic. And, you know, as much, to be honest, as much as I love the Angels, I absolutely love the Angels. I think they are so wonderful to look at. And they're so wonderful, I'd love to show you one again right here because they're just amazing. But at some point, I mean, you're just going to see that the excitement for them, it goes down. It goes down. And, you know, I can't quantify it specifically exactly how much that excitement will go down. But the little dance, it happens like it does for every game. Every card, even you just kind of look back at the Dragons and Uprising, they're still cool. They're still really, really cool. I still really like them. But not to the point where I sit and I think, well, do I actually want to pay for them, or do I want to try and open boxes to get them? Or it's something that's cool, it's out there, and if it comes across my way for a really good opportunity to get one, Spoiled Skull, maybe I will. But I'm not actively seeking out to get a bunch of them. Like right now, I'm excited about getting a bunch of Angels. And I was excited about getting a bunch of Dragons in the past. It's just that things change, and there's a limit. There's just a limit to how many things you can be super excited about in the moment. I even think of like Sorcery TCG that's out right now. I have some Sorcery product, and I haven't even had time to think about looking at it because I've been spending so much time doing this Flesh and Blood stuff and going through Dusk Till Dawn right now, right? There's just a limit to how much you can be a part of. There's a limit to how much you can engage with. And trust me, you just, again, look at any of the last few sets. At some point, a lot of these things are just, you're going to be able to buy them for very, very, very little. Banneret of Courage, that's our last one of this box. So far, this case is proving exactly the point financially why you shouldn't open a case, right? So far, because this is really, really super negative. How do I emphasize that more with better adjectives? I don't know. You're losing a lot. You're losing a lot at this point. And again, this isn't the right way to do it unless you're trying to do Master Set Madness for fun and you're having to experience a journey with a lot of people, not just me on my own. I would not do this if I was just sitting in my basement by myself, cracking packs. Wouldn't do it. But again, if you only buy singles, or if you like to just buy a whole set that's complete from somebody, you are losing some of the fun. And I think back in the day for me too, for collecting, and one of the things that I used to really enjoy when I was collecting a set or trying to get cards for a deck or whatnot, a little erudition there, is I used to really like trading, right? Trading used to be really exciting. I thought it was really fun and exciting back in the day. But now that you can just, again, you can go on TCG Player, Facebook, whatever. You can buy whatever you want. It's really easy. It's really fast. You can go on MasterSetMadness.com and buy some cards. Now that you can do that, for me, it's like the work of finding somebody to trade with who has the thing that I want, and then to shuffle through multiple binders and moving stuff around. It's just that trading is not what it used to be. You know, and I remember a lot of the trading experiences that I had that were even more exciting was trading was the only option, right? It was either I buy sealed product or I can trade with people. There wasn't the easy access for me back in the day of just buy the one single you need, skip the whole trading thing. So I think trading's changed a lot. Here we go. Finally, a backwards one. Where have they been? Banneret of Protection. We've been missing those backward ones, not missing the dinners. I got so many dinners. If I could trade each dinner for warmongers, that would be what we need here. We got meeps. And of course for me, I would think that trading, oh, another one right away backwards. Again, ooh, that Runic Reckoning, one of those beautiful, beautiful foils. Trading is more fun if you're, in my perspective, if you're trading cards that you've opened, right? You and your buddy each open a case, then you trade some stuff. That's more fun to me than, well, I bought these 15 cards and now I don't want these 15 cards anymore, so I'm going to trade it. And again, that's not to say that that's wrong. It's not to say there's anything wrong with it. I mean, that is a better financial choice to be doing than it is probably to be doing this. But it's, you know, it's just different. It's a different way of doing it. It's not as exciting for me. That's okay. Not everybody needs to do the same thing. Everybody can do whatever they want, right? That's kind of the beauty of this. Choose your own adventure. You get to choose your own adventure. And here with Master Set Madness, you don't have to do this, but you still get to be part of the journey. You still get to have the fun of it in a way, without the risk, without the work. You wouldn't believe, actually, it's quite a bit of work. It is quite a bit of work, even more than I thought, trying to crash it all into this first week. Last pack of box 4, Shade and Swing. Oh my gosh, wow. Oh my gosh, the very last pack of the case has the only decent card in the whole case. We did get one Warmongers, right? We did get that too, but this is the only real big hit of the entire case. Wow. Talk about a perfect example, I think, for a case of why you shouldn't be opening cards to buy, and also another perfect example of why you should wait a little bit sometimes to buy cards, because this one has dropped like none other. It has dropped in price. Give you a quick little review of what we got here. Here are some of the better pulls from the Majestics. Again, there's not too many that are holding value now. That's kind of the bigger stuff there, and then as you get going, you got a lot of stuff sub-$1 and between the 1 to 2. And then for our foils here, that Runic Reckoning, again, it's just an amazing looking foil. Even the Banner of Protection, I like it. All these look really good. Oh man, because yeah, they're good. They're good, they're cool. And then on the fancy side, oh, that Rapture and Diadem, which has, oh man, that card dropped. That was actually one of the fastest cases that I've ever opened, where I'm talking the whole way through. So I gotta do another one, right? I gotta open another one. You guys got time for that? You probably do. Plus, we didn't get anything off of our list. We didn't get anything off that list. And we gotta find something. That is because we are entering what we now call the desert, right? We're entering the desert. We got Dyadic Carapace in the desert. And what I mean by the desert is we're entering that point where it is very difficult to check cards off of the list. That is, yeah, you get down to under 10 cards, under 5 cards now, and finding that one card you need is very, very difficult. Which, again, it's that compounding effect for why collecting like this, collecting a TCG or sports cards or whatever you're trying to collect, and opening boxes is the wrong way if you're trying to think about money, because it's not just that you lose money as you go along opening boxes. It's that you have to then continue to keep working on losing money, because there's going to be 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 cards, right? 4 right now, ooh, Requiem, that just sneak away from you. They sneak away from you for a long, long time. They can. But honestly, we've had really good luck so far in the first 81, now 85 boxes. And there's a real chance we get this one. There's a real chance that we actually get there. Now that last case too, I should say, that would have been perfect for the last video, which if you haven't watched it yet, you should. The video where I talked about, you know, what's the value you get within one box. That had a great breakdown there between 3 of those boxes. If you'd bought that one box, oh gosh, just a Dance of Darkness. That dance, oh, the darkness is getting to us. If you had bought just a single box from that last case, ooh, 3 of them were, 2 of them were terrible. Like 2 of them were very terrible. And then 1 of them had a Warmongers, which was okay, but value-wise, pretty terrible compared to what you paid for it. You might as well just bought a couple Warmongers. And then the third one was you did well, right? The third one was you did really well for yourself. So big, big risk in buying one box, and you know, it's a risk you have to decide if you're willing to take it. Could be worth it. It definitely could be worth it. And it feels like in Dusk Till Dawn you have more chances at that, at least on week one, here, than you would with some of the other sets that have come up. Though it also feels like you've got more chances. Ooh, that's a cool foil, the Meeps. You have more chances to get those $10 to $15 boxes too. Pretty sure we had at least one of those in that last case. Yeesh, that's the end of box 1 here, and not a $10 box. Not a $10 box. Of course, the legendary being decent. Of course, that legendary is continuing to fall. All the legendaries, they're dropping like nothing. It's amazing how fast you can see the price memory working from Outsiders, where, I mean, and Uprising too, but I think especially Outsiders, where people are looking at the price of how low all the Outsiders legendaries have got, all the rainbow foils, and they're just trying to push these ones down there too, because they're trying to, oh, dance, come on, dance, oh, double dance, we got double dance. You know, people are just trying to move cards like that as quick as possible because they're afraid of getting stuck with the $12 legendary. They're afraid of it. And so, you know, of course they're trying to recoup money on stuff they've bought and you know, that too. But it is just amazing to see how those legendaries have changed and how it's a pull. That's how I would describe it now. It's a pull, it's a hit, but it's nothing like it used to be. Of course, means Master Set Madness is a little bit more difficult to keep going, right? When all those are just very quickly turning into $15, $15 to $30 cards. Like, that's why, this is one of the reasons why I told you guys I had to go quicker this time for Master Set Madness, was to try and avoid some of that. It looks like I didn't quite go quick enough. I've already got a list. I got a list of things I would have to change if I do it for the next set, whatever the next set is. And one of them is, gotta even go faster, right? There's Morlock Hill. Second one today, not the foil Majestic you need. It is not the one you need, but maybe the one we all... whatever, I'm going to move on from that idea. And we're still looking here. No angels today. No marvels today. Just one lonely cold foil legendary in the cards above $50. So this is definitely not the progress we need. It's a good thing though. These weren't our first boxes. I think they would have set definitely a different tone at the very beginning of Master Set Madness. It was a little bit more fun hitting Angel, Nosrith, Wildness. But this is, whoa, this is not just the desert of trying to find cards that you need for the set. This is the desert of trying to find decent cards at all, right? Just trying to find anything at all. Banneret of Courage in the Northern Winds. One of those Majestics. That's one of those Majestics that's, you know, it's a Majestic. It is technically a Majestic, right? Oh, man. One more pack here in box number 2 of case number 2 and a V for Valor. So starting box 3 here, and now we're going to start with the frontline plating just to keep the madness rolling, right? Now that we're this far in the video and nobody's left, right? There's nobody left here. It's just me talking to me. Let's get into some of the real money stuff, right? Let's get into some of the real, not stuff that I've never talked about before, but some of the real money stuff. And that is, I mean, you may have noticed, you've probably noticed here in Master Set Madness, I do tell people, hey, I've got a website, you can buy singles, you can help keep things going. But I have tried to avoid, hyping things up super wildly here in week 1, right? It's kind of more, hey, if you want to get something, if you're looking to, you're going to buy something anyways, appreciate if you get it from me. I've tried to avoid, trying to phrase things like, you're going to get a bunch of great deals. You're going to get the best stuff now. Grab things while they're hot. Do it like, and maybe I've said some things that are a little bit hypey, but honestly, I've struggled a little bit with it because there's the part of me that's got all these cool backwards foil Majestics and wants to help other people see them. Or there's a part of me that's, okay, so the sooner I sell the cards, the sooner, or the better, the higher the chance is that 1, we finish Dusk Till Dawn, Master Set Madness, but 2, then I can do Master Set Madness for the next set, right? Because if I get a better turnaround on it, then I can do more for the next set. I can keep it going. I can keep things moving along. And yeah, obviously that's better on my end. But at the same time, I have spoken so much on this channel, right? I've also said so many times on the channel, hey, don't get too hyped about the price of this card. It's probably going to go down, right? Like I said that about Surgical Extraction. I don't know, whatever. How many millions of times, even though I was opening Surgical Extractions all over the place, right? Cool Figment of Ravages. I didn't then say, hey, go get them. It's like I listed them as if, if you're going to buy them, you can get them from me. But I suggest you wait. And so that's actually, that's been a tug and pull here because on one half, got to move the cards to keep things going, right? That's the only way this is going to work. If the cards don't move, if nobody buys enough of this product until a month or 2 from now, when the prices are down 40, 50% on a lot of them, hold the line. And, there's going to be a couple cards that go up. You know, we saw the Warmongers go up a little bit from the start, and well, quite a bit from the start. There will be a couple cards that do that, but most likely not nearly enough to make up for what the prices are yesterday. Even today is already, you know, down from yesterday. And yeah, I've been trying to balance that. Maybe you've seen that. Maybe you've noticed that. I've been trying to balance that. Hey, you know, buy a Diadem of Dream State from me. It would be great if you want to buy one. But as you've already seen, it's like, it's basically free now. It's free compared to what it was a few days ago, right? If you sold it right away or bought one right away, you could have had 4 of them, 3 or 4 of them. It's wild. So I don't know, I've been thinking through that, and maybe that's just one of the flaws here of Master Set Madness is, you know, it's hard to, you can't play both sides of it, right? It's difficult to be the guy who wants to sell you something, but also who wants to help you get the most of things, right? I mean, I want to get the most of things. I want everybody else to get the most of things. And so there's that conflict. There's that little bit of conflict there of, you know, how do you do it? How do you keep it going? And I mean, honestly, that's the truth for all the game stores and for anybody who actually, you know, runs an entire store. Like, the longer they wait and sit on all their singles, the more they lose, right? For most of them, the more they lose. And that's why they got to move it quick, and that's why you see pre-orders, you know, days and days and days in advance. But, you know, I didn't have the heart to say the day before, you know, pre-release or stuff, to be like, hey, I've got a bunch of stuff here. You're going to find, you know, the best, you're going to get a great deal, and you're probably going to be happy with it, because who knows, you know? It's, the odds are more likely that you will, if money is the only thing you're thinking about, the longer you wait, the happier you're going to be. But again, you know, we've talked about before, sometimes it's not about trying to just get the best deal on it. It's, you need the cards now. And so if you need the cards now, if you want the cards now, or if you want to see more Master Set Madness, you know, appreciate it if you check out some stuff that I have on mastersetmadness.com. Or after you've watched me open these cases here, you're like, you know what, I bet the next case, that's where the good stuff is, because he missed all the good stuff today. It's in the next case. You can buy Box Break on my channel. You can buy it to be opened on this channel from my website. And we'll do a Box Break. I think we'll do it live probably next Monday. Next Monday is the plan for doing a live stream. And, you know, anybody who wants to open a box, open a case of Dusk Till Dawn or an older set, if you're still interested in an older set, right, you can prove me wrong. Prove me wrong that people still care about some of the old stuff. Oh man, I got Uprising, I got Outsiders, I got Dynasty, I could do Monarch First Edition. I could do a lot of different box breaks if somebody wants to, right? Crucible, whatever. We got some fun stuff. But here we are coming up on the Funeral Moon. Funeral Moon, don't tell us about a funeral. We want to see something good in here. Oh, hey, something. We got something. It's a Scowling Flesh Bag. We have not seen you in a while. We didn't need you anymore, but it's good to see something in here. Finally, another cold foil legendary. And, I mean, I'm not doing the math in my head right now, but we're doing pretty good on legendaries, I think, for hits. Feels like are we a little bit above that rate? 1 out of 64. That's 3 in this one. And how many did we get in that last case? I can't even remember anymore. It was just 2, wasn't it? So we're probably actually pretty close. Pretty close to where they're at nowadays. Am I just being crazy? I'm being crazy, right? We're above rate. We're above rate on that. Radiant Force Field. The foil that was. That is a cool foil. I like that one. Just a couple packs here. There is still a chance. There's still a chance of seeing one of those lovely Marvels. There's a chance of seeing that Fable, that rainbow foil Fable. It's hiding somewhere. It is hiding somewhere. I think we're gonna get it, but oh man, you never know. That's one of those sneaky ones. Who knows if Master Set Madness can be complete. Last pack of the case. Last pack of the case. All the proof you need here for why this is the wrong way, right? That's the wrong way for trying to collect the set, because you're going to be going forever. We're going forever. Oh my goodness. Check it out here. These are our legendaries. We did get one cold foil in each case today. And what did we get from Jestix? I mean, Funeral Moon's kind of a little bit. Sensor, Hold the Line, Ravages, Prism, Flicker Tricks, $2 maybe. Oh man, yeah, you know, that's what it is. That's what it is there. And then on the foils, they have been holding a little bit of value. Though I've also noticed they don't necessarily sell super fast either, because people know the prices are going to move on them. But that's what we got today. Thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate you guys being here. And I got some of you thought I was done. I know some of you who don't watch, right, and you're listening while you're sorting and stuff. You thought I was going to finish the video there. You didn't see the time code, but you know what? You know what I got to do? Speaking of my website and stuff, there's a card or two that I'm just a little low on the stock of. And I didn't get it in the last 2 cases, so I gotta keep opening some more stuff. And we got a rugged roller. That's not one of them, because I actually I don't usually sell rares and commons on my site, because it's a one-man show and I don't have time. Do not have time to list them all. Anyways, what I'm gonna do here, you guys are awesome. You're troopers. You're here. You're the real deal. And I'm gonna do Poison the Well foil. I'm gonna do a little lightning round here. And that means I'm gonna edit out most of everything, right? So I'm really only gonna come back for the hits. So for example, that call of lightning, right? Call down the lightning right there. If I open that, it's a majestic, but let's be honest, it's not a hit. And so this part's gonna go fast. It's gonna feel like lightning. Hopefully there's more stops than the last couple of cases would have given us. But it's going to be fast, it's going to be quick, and it's for you guys. It's for you true watchers here, Figment of Judgment. Just a regular one if you're not watching. But we're going to go a little quick here. We're going to try and get something off the list, because again, this is the desert, and none of us want to sit in the desert forever, right? None of us want to sit here forever. So this is the 3rd case of the video. I'm already halfway through box 1, because I'm going quick. I'm going quick today, and let's just see what happens here. Again, this is lightning, so get ready for some speed. And I don't know, I mean, Spirit of War there, I wouldn't stop for that. This could be, it might only take 30 seconds in video time to finish this case, or who knows, could be a lot longer. Let's see. Well, we finished box 1 with no lightning, so we're moving on to box 2. I mean, that's kind of the biggest lightning we've seen, but that is a foil widespread destruction. And that's all we're doing so far. Oh, Radiant Touch. You know, I think probably the problem here, it's probably the title, right? The title of the video. The boxes are responding and they're proving it. They're proving the title of the video. Oh man, I gotta pick a different title next time. Chains of Mephitis? I mean, it's a foil. It's a foil, it's decent. Well, box 3, and it's an alluring inducement. And honestly, if I want it to be super lightning, I shouldn't even be stopping for any of that. This might be the worst case ever. And look at that though. Oh my gosh, pause for that. Grimoire of the Haunt, cold foil. Check it off the list. Check it off the list. You guys stayed here for the end and you get to see it. We're down to 3. We're down to 3 cards. Flesh and Blood, Dusk Till Dawn, Master Set Madness. Yes. Yes, I know technically that was the easiest one on the list to get. We got it. Sensor, that's kind of a hit. Sensor is kind of a hit. And we're going to call it a hit because we need a hit. Oh, but the next pack has Levia Redeemed. Levia Redeemed, not the one we need for the set. Not the one we need for the set, but it is a hit, and we haven't seen one in a while. And, oh, finally, Warmonger's Diplomacy. Man, those first 2 boxes, we're in box 4 already. So the first 2 were trash, and the second 2 here, they're picking up some gas, except it's a Scepter of Pain. Oh, I spoke too soon. The Pain Scepter has gotten us again. Oblivion foil? Oblivion foil? That counts as lightning because it's blue and it's shiny. And it's more than a couple of dollars. Ooh, foil Lumina Lance. It may not cost as much, but that is a cool looking card. Honestly, that might be the pickup. That might be the deal out there right now. Foil Lumina Lances. That's 4 boxes. Look at that. That was the fastest case I think you've ever seen or not seen, because I couldn't stop. There was like, what do you stop for here? Where are the hits? We got Warmongers. I showed you that. I mean, I showed you the sensor, but whoo, not much else happening in there. Not much else, even in the foil side here. I mean, I showed you all the foils. Actually, we did decent. Look at that, 7 majestic foils. That's quite a bit. But oh, we did check something on the list. You know what though? I didn't actually get the card, or the card I need for my website inventory. I didn't get it. It's just a silly majestic. Oh, gauntlets. It's just a Starstruck. I need a Starstruck, a non-foil Starstruck. Those have been moving pretty well. Those have all, well, they've all moved. That's why I need to find another one here. So another lightning round. Come on, look at that. We already got 2 majestics, and I know you guys. I know you just want to know what's in here, right? You want to know if I get this set. And lightning, let's go. And oh, the lightning is working finally. Figment of Rebirth. Oh man, that's one of my favorites. One of my favorites. We got it. We got something big. The famine is over. Let the feast begin. Oh, we just had famine for 3 cases. Come on. Feast time. Follow that up with a Figment of Triumph. Meeps. Ha, Starstruck. Starstruck. I got it. Maybe this will be the last case, I guess, for the video. Lost in Thought. That one counts. Decimator Great Axe. That's our cold foil. And followed immediately in the next box by Bastion of Unity. This is going to be one of the cheapest, best looking cold foils out there. Ha, we got 2 Starstrucks. Perfect. Iron Song versus the Rainbow Foil version, but that's our first hit of here in Lightning Round in a long time, already halfway through box 3. Hack to Reality Foil, Frontline Helm, same pack. Hold that line. Last pack, Radiant Force Field Foil. Not a whole lot of lightning there, of course, super cool. Finally seeing an angel, finally seeing a Marvel today. Only Marvel we got. Very nice one, very cool one. But again, I think all of that, the whole video, this last 2 cases included, just show you why buying boxes to make a complete set or to collect whatever card you're trying to collect, it's not a great idea. It's not the best idea. It might be the worst idea, but that's half the fun for what we're doing here. Thank you so much for watching. You guys are amazing. However your day is going right now, I hope it even gets better. We'll see you next time. Peace.